Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here, and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to kill all the sub-bosses plus boss Supergirl and take a look at the rewards. We're going to kill them with Black Adam, and on the secondary account we're going to kill them only using free-to-play artifacts and implant Sakum. And by the way, I haven't spent any money, if anybody's wondering, since the update dropped. I would have spent on Black Adam if I didn't drop him on the main account, because at that point it's simply a worthwhile investment. I would have gotten my money back with the videos that I made, but yeah, I'm 100% free to play on both accounts as far as the soul rate goes. But we're first gonna have the fights on the main account against the sub-bosses. We're gonna have them on normal speed because, look, it's Black Adam, you might want to see him a bit more in action. We're gonna have the fights on the secondary account against the sub-bosses. We're gonna have them on 2x speed because it's just him playing Sakum and pounding their asses. And then we're going to have the final boss on both of the accounts, and I'll give you a little bit of a real-time talk, a real-time recording about it. Right now I have played the fights like last night and I'm talking over them right now. But we're gonna have some real-time action for Starfire. Yeah, Nightwing took the longest for some reason. I think he had higher health than the other bosses, and I was fooling around a bit. We have Sword of Salvation on Black Adam. If you're wondering about the build that I'm using on Black Adam, I'm going to show it eventually when I fight boss Supergirl. So stay tuned for that before you ask the question in the description. I did super move here, boosted my damage on basic attack hits, but it's just overkill. There's no health to go around so far, but it's okay. We're getting slowly to fights that have more health and can get me a better representation of how much this man can do. So it's gonna be a long way until we can fully assess this man as far as his soul rate potential, because even as the fights will get higher in terms of health, we're not gonna have the passive stats that we usually do in our soul rates. There we go, that's boss Harley. Bro, like, the outro of this fight and the part where it waits to tell you how much damage you did was like 40% of the fight. Yeah, Kimfla and Sakum in the fight sped up a bit. We have boss Raven here. As I said, we're gonna show you all the sub-bosses. It's just gonna be 3 of them per account, but it's gonna be all of them because I killed 1 with each account the previous day. But yeah, none of the sub-bosses seem difficult or seem like they got a specific mechanic that you have to play around, so you should be fine, really. Next up, Catwoman. You already saw her in the other accounts. She's not gonna live long. I have Power Box from Dr. Fate, by the way. That's how he's able to teleport the free-to-play artifact from Dawn of Apocalypse. And this fight is really gonna be one where the end animation will take more than the fights. But yeah, I'll leave you with the live action Sigvald to get to the Supergirl fights. Okay, so for this one, we're doing the talk real time because I also want to talk a bit about the modifiers of the boss. So she's gonna become enraged when you use special abilities. While she's in this state, she increases her own damage but becomes vulnerable to incoming damage. So it means she deals more damage, she takes more damage. Usually those trade-offs are going to favor the player, because the enemy taking more damage, adding on top all your own damage modifiers, is going to result to some insane amounts. Each special you do during this state, while she has enhanced damage, enhances the effect. I don't know if only her damage is going to be increased when I use specials, or also the damage she takes. If also the damage she takes, then boy, we're gonna have some crazy one-shots on her on high heroics. If the player doesn't tag out until the end of this state, Power Girl increases her damage permanently. In addition, she deals more damage. Yeah, those are irrelevant at the end. She's got crit chance and crit damage, and more damage on basic attack hits, basically. But yeah, it seems like we can maybe exploit those modifiers. Team setup is going to be Raven with Sword of Salvation. I don't really want to use Raven. I'm gonna use her if I need to. When there's only 1 minute left of the fight, I see that we're not doing well, I'm gonna stack a bit with Raven. And we have Black Adam. The previous builds still didn't get the fast stack chance roll, but we're using Joker as Batrangs because I've always wanted to use this artifact since I saw him, because he does a lot of damage on basic attack hits, supposedly. So yeah, let's get into this and see how it goes. Again, she should be no problem. She's One of those nice bosses that they have started to introduce that lets you deal more damage to them. And I do like this because it's a mechanic that you have to kind of play around a bit in order to take advantage of, and there's also risk to it because she gets more damage. Now I don't know how much damage she'll get, because even in high heroics at the end of the day she's just a tier 2 boss. So her damage is not gonna be that high by default. We're going to do a high combo super move. This will heavily increase our damage on our basic attack hits. Just power generating with Raven, not stacking it. Get her to the corner. I hate this map because this map is long. I don't really see the additional damage that we deal to her part. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but they might have just forgotten to add that modifier in there. I'm just gonna use the special. Why did I get damaged by that, my dude? I was in the tornado, in the lightning storm thing. That's weird. Also, as soon as you tag out, it seems like her damage goes away like instantly. By the way, the poison effect is from the Joker's veterans, not from the boss itself. Okay, here we didn't get damaged at all until we were pushed out of the tornado. Okay, let's stack a bit with Raven. Why not? She's gonna die anyway. Only one stack. You'll not have the problems of her using random specials in higher heroics. It's just normal AI acting weird. Or this special. This special would have never happened in heroic. Okay. Went well enough. Again, there's too low health on the boss and they have no artifact bonuses, so I can't really tell how good Black Adam is really with Jokerized veterans. Now let's move on to the secondary count and let's also kill her with Skinflint Sakumen. Oh, the rewards, by the way. Those are the rewards. I want to leave the fights with the next tier sub-bosses for another video, maybe the video when I kill the boss of the tier, though we're going to take a look at them and talk a bit about them after I finish her on the secondary count, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is the secondary counts. Not much to talk about here. It's gonna have the same modifiers. Already talked about them. Just a little bit of advice. If you're a new player going into this and you somehow grinded your way all the way to this point by using trash characters because that's the only thing you have at your disposal, and you get to her and you hit the roadblock, you can just skip her and move on to the next tier. Because while her modifiers are nothing really that dangerous, on the contrary, they are kind of helping you out a bit to an extent. Her AI is annoying to deal with, and I get that, and it's extra annoying on normal difficulty. Like, in heroic it's annoying, and at that point it's somewhat predictable, but in normal difficulty it's just hell to fight against her unless you lock her into an infinite combo. Yeah, she's getting the damage boost, but I don't know if I'm getting the damage boost myself. Maybe I read the description wrong. Let's see what happens if we another special. Well, nothing. There is nothing that appears on the screen. I can't really tell if my damage increases or not, because Skinflint Sakumen is gonna increase his damage by default with each special, and at the same time we have kind of different combo for each special. Yeah, that's it. That's it on the secondary count as well. We're going to also take a look at the rewards before we wrap this up. Pretty straightforward boss. I don't think I can check the description again, because it will yeet me out of the tier. But yeah, I'm not sure if the player getting to do more damage to her part is really working properly. Now let's take a look at these sub-bosses here, right? Oh, Zatanna, hello there, hello there. So, increased crit damage and power generation. Starts battle with additional power. Yeah, she does nothing. There you go. Easy boss. Easy boss. Whenever there's something like this, she's gonna deal somewhat more damage through some certain means, but she doesn't have anything that you need to specifically play around it with. Also, she's gonna become more interruptible in heroics. In normal, don't try that. You're gonna get destroyed. Starfire changes class randomly during battle. This is chill, because they no longer have the Brainiac animation as they have in Rise of Krypton and Dawn of Apocalypse, so it will not stagger you when she does that. Hopefully. She may not get affected by movement disables, and disables opponent's special too. So movement disables means, funny enough, not being able to cancel her basic attack hits. Her ability to do basic attack hits or swipes, because that's to an extent movement. I think block to an extent might be in this category. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And disable special 2, so be careful with characters that rely on special 2. Other than that, should be chill, except for the fact that it's a goddamn Starfire and I hate her. I hate her AI. Firestorm. Firestorm damage to active hero during combat the whole time. It depends on the values, because it might be nothing, it might be an amount that's reasonably high, which you need to maybe play around against. We'll see how that goes, though it normally shouldn't be too much, and you're gonna take longer to tag in and out. And you're gonna have no healing. So again, I don't see this mid as difficult with those modifiers. Splash damage, increased lethal chance, and immune to stun. Bro, why out of all the bosses that we have here, why do you have to give to the most annoying boss out of them all? Not now, no stun immunity, so I can't just lock her into an infinite combo and hire heroics with League of Anarchy. And you might be like, what do you mean, Sigvolt? Isn't Starfire the most annoying boss out of them all in terms of the AI and how the enemy plays? No! It is this monstrosity of a character, because her AI is like half a second faster than yours, and a lot of times she's gonna block where you're supposed to have an opening. She's gonna have a fast jump. I hate her. But all being said, thanks so much for watching. Oh, the reward, I forgot. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe for more content like this. I'm gonna keep pumping out videos. And today I'm getting into tier 9 league rates, so you'll have a video tomorrow. I want to stream that, but my graphics card is fried, so I'm recording from the laptop. And while the laptop can definitely handle recording, oh boy, it's not gonna handle streaming. Oh wow, look at that! We killed Power Girl and we get Power Girl. That's like Pokemon at this point. But yeah, thanks again for watching and goodbye.